Hi everyone, it's Monday, May the 4th, 2020 today. I thought I'd give you a special edition of our 3 o'clock read as it's Star Wars Day, so May the 4th. So here is our 3 o'clock read of a Star Wars comic. It is a time of great unrest and rebuilding for the Empire. After the destruction of the Death Star, Darth Vader is working to atone for his failure by reigning in those who oppose the Empire's rule. With the unrest of the Shu-Torun subdued and the planet's allegiance and resources won at last, Darth Vader's standing with his master, Emperor Palpatine, was greatly improved. All is not well, however. In Silo, Darth Vader's rival has been exposed as a traitor and is on the run. What's more, the location of Vader's secret ally, Dr. Aphra, has been located at last by none other than Inspector Thanoth. Now Vader travels to Coruscant to meet the Emperor once more. Master, we've arrived. The meeting with the Inspector. Good 000. First, the Emperor. Then we deal with the Thanoth. Why, that's Tag's new flagship. And no, I don't think it's all trashy. The Executor Superstar Destroyer. To be honest, I'd quite like one of my own. Aboard the Executor. You wished for my presence, Master? Leave us. Come, my apprentice. It is time for you to understand. A long, long time ago, there were many Sith. We rose up against the simmering light. We warred with the Jedi and lost as we also warred among our own kind. For 1,000 years we have kept to the shadows, not afraid of the Jedi, but ourselves. The dark side is powerful. It is too powerful. The weak will weakly stand in regimented order. The Sith. One master, one apprentice, no more. For generations. Generations building to me. I am the first to restore the Sith to their rightful place in the galaxy. As we planned, the Jedi thought the Sith gone. We were so inconsequential. The pomp of the Jedi was insufferable. I set the galaxy aflame, my apprentice. I have purged all weakness and impurity from the ashes. We would have a new age. I learned from the mistakes of my forebears. I used those who were not Sith to achieve my aims, and my apprentices. Darth Maul was a loss, but Darth Tyrannus, he was a proton torpedo. He served his purpose and was gone. I had a superior candidate in mind. We did it, Vader. The Jedi destroyed the Republic and a shattered corpse for me to resurrect as a puppet. And you, Vader, the boy transformed into the man you were destined to be. And then, Mustafa. Your failure there jeopardized everything. There was so much more to do in these most vital decades. I needed an apprentice with might. I sought, of course. I found candidates, but none sufficient. Some with vision, but no ambition. Some featured souls who I moulded to serve a smaller purpose, but all insufficient for the legacy of the Sith. For the Empire to live, Darth Vader had to live. I turned to scientists, the best, the boldest, the ones more akin to the Sith than their Jedi-like peers. Silo was among them. Is that long night with their technology? We remade you. In this way we saved the Empire. I would have the apprentice I required. I was intrigued by the scientists. What could they achieve in unfettered from hypocritical morality of the old republic? We would see, for is it not my duty to chart the possibilities? You made a mistake. Silo grew powerful. His tendrils were deep in Tarkin's initiative. His cancer was as one with its flesh. If it simply tore him free, I would risk a schism of the Empire's great minds while the Death Star was being constructed. That was unthinkable after its destruction. It was even more so. I had to make him overplay his hand. In the wake of the disaster at Yorn, he came to me with a plan. Darth Vader had failed. He had groomed replacements. I played to his ego and suggested he prove himself. My true apprentice would frustrate the copies. Eventually driven by pride and desperation, Silo would go too far. And then when he was simply a traitor, we could purge him. Do you understand, Vader? I do. If any of Silo's toys had succeeded, you would be making this speech to them. That does not matter. The dark side is strength. You are Vader. Silo has run. Find him. He must be destroyed. As you wish, Master. Athan 13. Ah, Lord Vader, timely. I always admired your punctuality. Thank you for joining me for this little chat. Where is the girl, Thanoth? Dr. Aphra, Lord Vader. Let's call her by name. She is your agent, after all. Though you should know there are some lingering doubts over her doctorate. Where is the girl? This would go a lot quicker if you cut this bluster. I'm not afraid of you. I have something you want. As long as it's in my possession, I'm safe. Patience, Lord Vader, patience. All in good time. Say your piece. Make it quick. The girls escaped, nagged. Too many loose ends, too many coincidences. Something grander was afoot than simple larceny. She was being protected, the suspect, well, somewhat obvious, Lord Vader. How could she gain the patronage of a Dark Lord of the Sith? I let the business conclude with the slaughter of the Phasma devils and investigated, and I uncovered a string of fascinating journeys, an intriguing string of bodies. Trips to Tatooine, trips to Naboo, trips to Rogas Vas. All routes leading to a certain, Skywalker. Skywalker? There's a name with the history, eh? A powerful bloodline. so much potential. You wish to find the boy, train him in your ways, and supplant the Emperor. Afra needs to be removed to ensure the Empire never discovers. You need to find her, and I'm here to tell you where she is.
Why?
Why? Why? You speak as if there's only one reason. Primarily, the Emperor is weak, a plan stretching across decades to build an unparalleled weapon, and a handful of fighters bringing it crashing down. His grasp is faltering. A stronger hand is required. The Emperor is a man. I believe in the eternal Empire. You are better for the Empire, so your plan must succeed.
Then tell me.
But there's the other why. Why didn't I, for example, send you an anonymous message with her location? Maybe then you wouldn't have to kill me too. Because you are not a fool, Lord Vader. You are tenacious and unstoppable. Look at all the bodies and threw them into my path to try and put me off the scent. You would have to know the source. Eventually, you'd find the clue, and then you would not rest until you saw me dead by your own hand. So I could not send an anonymous message and then spend the rest of my life running while you waste effort that should be spent on rescuing the Empire from itself. Or we could save everyone a whole lot of time. It's been a pleasure working with you, Anakin. She is on the cosmetic steps. Sir, over here, sir. Are we on the corpse disposal duty again? Quite. Me. I'm excited. The prospect, too. I have business with the scientist. Afra is on the cosmetic steps in Outer Rim. You will return her to the Executor. Failing that, she must be silenced. These are your priority orders. Are you capable of this, droids? By ourselves, it could be somewhat tricky. For a fleshy one, she is famously resourceful. Luckily, we've managed to acquire a number of friends on our adventures. We'll be fine. No, I don't think Master Vader is going to bring Silo back. Yes, it is a shame. I'd have to just love to torture him to death again.
Happy Star Wars Day, everyone.